Hi guys, welcome back to Rogue M4. Got a couple of things to do. I was kind of playing around in the truck and I don't think I can change my tire. Better get it fixed.
That's terrifying.
So a couple of weeks ago a couple of months ago, a month ago, when I was fixing the truck, I realized it was rusted underneath. So just because, you live in a place where they use a lot of brine and salt and stuff for the snow and ice. But I seen the spare tire and I don't even know if I can get the spare tire out, and I realized the spare tire is probably not going to work anyways because I'm rolling on 35s. So then I started thinking about the jack. I did find the original jack underneath the seat. The scissor jack's not tall enough, but I did find the rods to lower that spare tire. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bottle jack specifically for the truck. So I'm going to measure the height of the axle, and then we'll run up and get a bottle jack, and then I'm going to see if I can get that spare tire out. So let's see what happens. On tape measure. So it looks like 14.5 inches. 14.5 inches. Okay, so the bottle jack, I'm gonna get a bottle jack specifically for this. I wanna make sure it's no higher than 14 inches, or a foot would be good, so that way I can put a block underneath it. So, went to Harbor Freight after measuring how high it can be. So I did pick up this one, 20 ton. It does show that somewhere is the height on it. I read it. There we go. Measured it, so 20 ton. Maximum height 18 3/4. I hope that's high enough. Minimum is 9.5. It'll definitely fit underneath the truck. Probably have to look for a 4x4 post or something like that. Okay, got their seat. I think it was only like 40 bucks with tax. I think it wasn't very much. Hopefully I'll never have to use it. $42 with tax. Hopefully I never have to use it. Got a hard rubber chalk block type of thing, so that way I can put it underneath the tire. Okay, got the instructions. Okay, that must be to lock it, turn it on. Little holder. Kind of surprised that plastic bag held that thing. So, it's got a nice handle on it. I don't know how much it weighs, but not super light, but it's 20 tons, so alright. So obviously we can raise that up. Insert the slot of the lower portion of the handle over the valve release screw. It was under pressure. Okay. Counterclockwise. Release. Well, that's just gonna have oil come out of it. How far? Okay, plug's back in it. Aha! Wasn't hard for me. All right, tighten that down. Feels like I still got oil on my hands. I'll have to try it. Let's see about getting the jack under here. I was looking at this tire, and this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that tire down. I don't even remember ever. It looks like it's got good tread. I don't ever remember lowering it. It's 2003 Dodge, and you can see it's got rust on it. Being up in North Dakota and stuff. But one of these days I need to get a new exhaust on it. I'd like to. So let's see if we can get this jack underneath here. I'm almost in the way, but if we do this. try that. So that way it's not as big. But for right now, we'll just kind of go like this. There we go. And all I want to know is, will it lift the tire up high enough to change? Lift it up high enough to change the tire. That's what I want. I'll just use the stub handle for now. Oops, kind of bouncing you around all over the place, ain't I? But if we go like this, wait. Okay, so I got that tight. Now, I am on a downhill, but I'm behind the tires. In the worst case, if the truck moves, it's going to move forward and not, you know, like run over me. But I do have that rubber block, and I think I even have, you know, wheel chalk floating around somewhere. Put a rubber block in front of the front tire. Okay, let's see. Can I go up a little more? I mean, if it tips over. So far, this is actually fairly easy to jack. Looks like it's off the ground. How about a little bit more? Yeah, that's definitely off the ground. I can see the shadow. So that works. Always carry this, you know, check the tires. Actually, I carry this because of the fishing poles. It's got the holder, you get a pound in the ground. All right, let's see what's underneath here. Okay, old license plates. Actually, I don't need that anymore. Let's chuck that. A lot of safety stuff. Ropes, snatches. Wow. Oh, it's a first aid kit. Hitch balls. Jumper cables. Those are Kodiak jumper cables. Those are some awesome stuff. Wouldn't if I move this stuff maybe over there, maybe that bottle jack will lay that down. I don't know if any of that stuff's in the way or not. I don't think so, but let's look. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, the jack is hitting it, but how much is it hitting? Because I do got that strap over there. I don't think, oh, the seat hits right here. Well, that's almost down all the way anyway. Got everything in there. Got the jack surrounded by the extra stuff. I even put my little sledgehammer. I think I got everything to fit. That's gonna look sweet. Yep, sure sounds like it. I like it. Okay, we'll just put some broads on here. Oh, that's hot on that side. Excuse me for a few minutes while I take a lunch break. And I get to watch my Demolition Ranch. Hey, Matt. How's it going, buddy? Good show. That was a good lunch, by the way. That was like a Louisiana black peppercorn type, you know, bratwurst. Anyways, took a break. Wife was watching Demolition Ranch. Great show. Fell in love with that show. That's kind of a cool show. So we kind of got the jack thing straightened out, but I got to get that tire down. But I want to finish on the footing block. I want to stay focused on that. So I did grab the 4x4. So I'm going to go ahead and measure this. I'm going to cut it directly in half. I got an old piece of pine wood that I had laying around, so I'm just going to hold it together. I'll screw the hell out of it, and looks like that may have a split in it. Maybe I'll do it this way. Maybe I'll just do it that way, make it a short one. So I'll go through and do that, and I'll screw it and make a nice little footer block, and we'll see how that works. And then I'll have to, you know, clean up some of my stuff. got a good base block. That'll be fine. I'm not worried about the bottom too much. I guess I could always put a metal strap on there or something, but got that done, and that'll be in the truck specifically for the bottle jack, just in case. Got my base block for my new bottle jack, so I'll put that in the truck. And now we gotta see if we can get that spare tire out from underneath the truck. Now on the Dodge, they have this small little hole, and there's a little, I don't know, what do you want to call it? There's a square rod on the inside, and one of these rods attached to it, and supposedly you can crank it and lower it. So we'll see what happens. See if I can show you. Don't know if you can see in there or not, but there is. Well, look, we'll try it. One of these ends must fit in there. Looks like it's kind of tilted to one side. It's sitting at like 11 o'clock. Ah, okay. Got that. Okay, I'm assuming. Uh-oh, something's happening. So I'm gonna put you down low and let you watch. Wow, look at that. It works. That way I get it till I go. Bunch of gravel inside there. Tire's still got air in it. Oh. The cable looks like it's actually in pretty good shape. Looks like a stainless steel cable. Huh. Alright. Well, let's see if I can lower it a little bit more. I'm gonna hit my head on this. Let's see if I can get that thing to let go. Okay, why aren't you letting go? Let's get the hammer. Well, maybe use the tire iron. Well, look at that. Alright, so now, how do I get that out? It looks like maybe if I tilt it, it looks like if you tilt it, I don't know. Let's see if I can lift it enough and then tilt the block. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Yep, sure enough. All right. Got the tire. Let's get it out and check it out. Okay, so one thing we got to make sure. Well, first off, what condition is the tire in? Feels like it's still got air. Had a lot of. That's a rusty tire. See if we can knock some of that dirt out of there. Okay. Still got air. It is a 265/70/17. We know the bolt pattern's right. It's actually It's actually not too bad. I mean, if I had a flat, this would be a tire that I could limp along with. Now, some people say, well, you can't run two different size tires. Well, normally you don't want to. But if you had a flat tire, you can lower there and the other side, get it closer to the same circumference, I guess. You could also, I guess you can let some air out of the tire. But if you had to, you can run, right? Because limited slip gives you a chance for one tire to spin and one tire to not spin. Okay, found out that tire is the tallest one I got and it's in pretty good shape, so I'll just put it back in there. And I got the drill, and I'm gonna see if I can actually raise this tire by using the drill. This ought to be, it would be great if it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Right? You gotta try it on the highway and come to find out it doesn't work. And the truck's high enough where I can at least halfway fit. Oh, get your butt in there. Look at that. Right where it's supposed to be. Let me see if this drill works. Oh, okay. Let's see if this works. It probably won't, but let's just see if it does. Do I have a low and a high? No. All right, what did I learn today? Well, I learned that the brats were really good. I learned that I had to get a bottle jack to jack up the truck high enough because the scissor jack wasn't gonna work. So I had to buy a bottle jack. Got that all figured out. Tested it. Got the rubber blocks set in the truck. That's all put away. I got the tools to lower the tire, and the tire's good, so I checked that. And I have a lug wrench for the lugs. So I now know that if I have a flat, I can change the tire, and I got the tools to do it. When was the last time you checked that you got all the tools to change the tire? And even if you have a spare tire, is it still good? You know, there was the other thing. There were some people that's never even changed a tire. If you haven't changed a tire, get self-reliant, get self-supportive, figure out how to do it yourself. You never know. I mean, if you want to sit along the highway for 4 hours waiting for AAA or some other company like that to come and change your tire for you, it's up to you. But I'd rather spend 20 or 30 minutes on my own, get it knocked out, and get down the road. So make sure you check your stuff out. Make sure that you can change your own tire. And I want to say thank you very much for watching Rogue M4. And I hope to see you again. Hit the subscribe button, share it, like it. Keep it coming. Thanks again for watching. Bye.